Hey, happy 4th of July, everybody. If you notice, we've got fireworks. Oh, you haven't noticed yet because I haven't took me off on it. So I see Jeff's on. Let's switch our screens here. There we go. Hey, if you can see hear the popping in the background. At Lucky Dawg, we provide fireworks for you at no extra cost. And so we have a fireworks show going on. So we'll leave the sound up for a while. When new people come on, they can hear what that pop and banging going on. It's like, well, we're having fireworks. There we go. Hey, Jeff, you're crossing the mighty Mississippi, Tennessee into Arkansas just now. How cool. Jeff's on his little trip over to Arkansas. It looks like it's going to be a fun trip. What was the name of that gorge again? White? Was it White?
I don't remember.
There it goes. Oh, love my shirt. Thanks. You know something? I've had this shirt forever. And this is probably maybe the second or third time I've ever worn it. I thought, hey, I'm going to put on a 4th of July shirt. There's Patty. Happy 4th. Welcome to Patty. We're glad to see Patty. Come on. So,
Just lost you.
You lost me? Sue said she lost me. It's like, it says I'm live. So, there it is. That was,
I hit a button.
Sue hit a button. It was Sue's fault. So,
Operator error.
Operator error. So,
Ask Jeff where it is. He's going. I forget.
yeah, tell me again where you're going. I know you told me it was, but my mind doesn't work like I forget. 2 seconds after I saw something, I forget. So it's like you tell me your name if I have never met you before, and a second later I can't remember your name. That's just the way I am. Short-term memory loss. But I've been that way forever. I've always had short-term memory loss on it. So I hope Patty's celebrating the 4th. Of course, if you're like us, Patty, we'll celebrate it by holding the dog and so she don't get upset about all the fireworks.
Oh, last night she did.
Well, I never heard them really, but she did. Actually, even after I went to bed, she heard some fireworks.
It was just a real loud boom.
Yeah. I don't really think, like last night, there was as many shooting them off as normal. Usually
tonight.
Yeah, this neighborhood just gets crazy shooting off fireworks, And actually, DeLand, our local town, had their fireworks show last night. A lot of them did that over by Orlando. They had that. Oh, there's Rick on. Love the shirt. Thanks, Rick. My special. I only wear this on special occasions like the 4th of July. I used to have a very good memory, not so much since the heart attack. It changes, but I never did have a good memory. I was always, like in school, you get grades by a test. What a test does, a test will test your memory. If you have a good memory, you get good grades. If you have a poor memory, you get bad grades. Because it's just a test. It's not what you know. They test your memory, Oh, thanks, Patty. Feel for the dog's ears. So, yeah, Cassie, the Lucky Dog poodle, she don't bother her a bit.
She doesn't know she's a dog.
Yeah, she didn't realize she's a dog. But Abby, she just freaks out during fireworks, loud noises. So it says, hi, happy 4th to you. Happy 4th of July to everybody. This is the hottest time of the year. Yesterday was like record highs here. In the sun, I had 112 degrees yesterday was my high. That's right in the sun.
I'm throwing candy like crazy.
There you go. Throw the candy out. It says, hi, Rick. But yeah, but what I've been watching real closely, they give this heat index thing. They said our heat index here was between 109 to 112 degrees. Well, my actual sun temperature is pretty much what the heat index was. So really, the heat index is kind of the same as standing out in the middle of the sun.
Yeah.
I've been watching that real closely on it. So, but they'll say it's like 97 degrees, and I have 108. Well, that's what it is in the sun, and that's the same as the heat index. So anyways, that's my thought on that. Yeah, and this shirt for a 4th of July shirt is heavy. It's hot. And that's one reason I don't wear it a lot in the summer. It's just a hot shirt, I guess you could wear it Veterans Day and some of those. So it's all right. I'm going to turn the sound down on the fireworks. After a while, that's all I hear is pop, 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 just like the real things. So, but anyways, we did provide, and we still will. We'll have fireworks the entire chat. I thought, well, hey, let's have fireworks for everybody. So You don't have to go out and fight the crowds and the traffic. You can just come to the Lucky Dog channel
That's
and,
right.
and have
I'm
fireworks.
trying to find them in emojis, and I'm having trouble finding the
She was having trouble with her emojis
emojis.
yesterday. Well, hey, yesterday
There they are.
Facebook was broke. don't-
Facebook was broke.
Yeah, someone broke Facebook. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. I think a lot of you did. Facebook was broke. You could see the chats, but you couldn't see no pictures. All the pictures. That was worldwide, is what they said. I don't know what went on. Ted was on chatting with him yesterday, and we were talking about. Oh, Rick says, "Be right back, guys. Just woke up and going for a drink." That's a good thing. Get yourself some coffee. We've got the coffee chat mug ready to go.
I have tea.
Have tea. That's the first thing I do in the morning. I get up and have coffee, which was, I slept in really long today. It was 6 o'clock, and I just don't normally sleep that late. I'm usually up between 4 or 5 at the latest, you know. There's Ted. Morning, Ted. I didn't know if Ted would make it this morning. He said he wasn't sure if he'd get up, but glad to see Ted on this morning. Ratfink, there's Ron. Ratfink, happy 4th to all you dirty dogs. Yeah, and again, if you just came on, I'm Lucky Dawg's providing fireworks for y'all this morning. You don't have to go to them. We have them right here. I had the sound up, but I got tired of listening to the popping. But yeah, we got fireworks going for y'all. There's Jeff, or Scott. Scott says, "Good morning, folks. Happy 4th of July." Oh, good morning, Scott. Good to see you on. So what are y'all doing for the 4th of July? What sort of plans does everybody have? Are you barbecuing? Are you going to fireworks? Are you having a few brews all day? So what's everybody's plans for the 4th of July?
We could have a brewski today.
We did, actually. That's what I put in my coffee chat mug this morning. I started early. I've got it's a Material Brown. It's a breakfast beer. It's a brown ale with. It came from Cigar City, and it's named after a dark cigar wrapper. Material Brown Ale boosts notes of semi-sweet chocolate, toffee, and hints of fresh coffee. So see, that's what you have for in the morning. So I thought, hey, we bought that yesterday. We went and got to our meat market and got some meat, and so Susie, I'm gonna pick up some good beer, and so she picked up some of this. I'm gonna have that for breakfast beer. You like that? You think it's too early to drink a beer? Nah.
It's beer 30 somewhere.
Well, it's beer 7:30 or 7.
Beer 7.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, you may as well start. It's 4th of July. You know.
That's right.
Have a pickup in the morning. You know. Who makes up the rules? You know, like you think, oh, we can't. It's too early to have a beer. It's too early to have a drink. Well, who made those rules? Of course, there's those morning drinks like Bloody Marys,
Like mimosas.
mimosas. You know.
I could go for a mimosa.
Mimosas. Yeah, Ted says, who said it's too early? That's right. It's whenever you feel like it, you know? What makes the time of day? A lot of times people do put, it's funny things that people put on as a standard. Oh, you do this or you do that, but really, I don't know. I don't know if there's a real standard or not. Hey, you know, if you've been drinking all night and you get up and you've been up all night and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, you're still drinking, well, does the rule still apply? There ain't no rules. That's it. That's right, Ted. Who says too early?
That's right.
It says, hi, Scott. Or hi, Ron, Ted, Jeff, Sue, Rick, Ted, and Alice. Who said, I love mimosas. Where's Patty? Patty's here. Say hi, Patty.
Hi.
Patty's on. So we got our real crew. Oh, Ron says, love the shirt, Bob. Yeah, I was saying earlier, this shirt's only been worn, I've had it for years and years and years. I've only worn it a couple times. Because usually, you know, you're going to wear it for like a Veterans Day or 4th of July. And be honest with you, it's too freaking hot. We've been hot here, and even in the mornings it feels hot. So it's 79 right now. But yeah, it's a fun shirt. There's Patty. Hi, Patty. Everybody wave at Patty.
Bye.
Where you at, Patty? Patty's out in her camper. So we did a video the other day. Went out to a place called Tropical Resort and Marina, And I was thinking of you, Scott. You gotta, if you come down here, this would be a great place for you to bring the new toy hauler and bring your toys. And this has places you can rent a boat. They have boats, places to dock. They have some beautiful campsites here, and that video will be coming out in a few weeks. But that was a great place. Got a chance to fly the drone. People were really nice. You know, we sat in the office there and talked about drones and stuff. And so that one will be coming out. It's Tropical Resort Marina. I always want to call it Tropical Marina. Well, I did some work out to this place when I was still working on some boats, and we just always call it the Tropical Marina on it. So, anyways, it's a cool place. That'll be coming out. And I was just thinking. Actually, I mentioned Scott in the video. Winter Garden. So, Patty's over at Winter Garden. Nice place. Winter Garden's a real nice place. Out of the hubbub, I don't think Winter Garden's quite as busy as some of the other few things. Ted says, in a few weeks, I want to see it now. Well, we could do Patreon, and Patreon you can set it up where you can see them as soon as they're uploaded. Otherwise, I just put them in line. You know, I do just bing, 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 put them in line. Scott says, I'm thinking of running the new one down there next June on my way to Florida Keys for a meet in the Keys Fiesta. Well, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, you could stop by here on the way down and see. You could make it one of your stops on the way down, and we could try to have some kind of a little meet up here too. Actually, we're going to meet up with a subscriber. It's Traveling with Lucy?
Yeah.
They got a hold of us. They're actually camping over here in Orange City, next town over, and so we're going to have a meet up with them Saturday sometime. We're not sure where we're going. Probably a restaurant somewhere and meet up with them. So they're actually from Miami, but they're up here camping for the next few days. I can't afford a Patreon. Yeah, I get it. I mean, that's the way. I can't afford all that stuff. You know, it's I couldn't afford. I don't belong to any Patreons because I don't have enough just to buy that stuff. I wish I did. I would belong to a lot of them, but yeah, I get it, Ted. Money is evil, especially when you don't have any. Nice, Scott. Yeah, Scott said, I'll stop there and Lake Okeechobee down to KOA, so why would you not stop at Lake Okeechobee? It looks like a nice spot right down there.
Mm-hmm.
Ted says, cool, Scott. Yeah, we made burgers yesterday. I found these pretzel rolls, and I made a Clashido blue cheese, a burger on a pretzel roll. It was so good, and I made a video. It'll be out in a few weeks, maybe a month. You know, so I did a video of that burger. It's pretty cool. Scott says, hey, Ted, was it up to Tioga the other day cutting the grass at the camp? It was 24 inches high. You know, it's funny, up north, the grass, nothing will grow. It'll be cold. It'll be dead. Boy, when the grass starts growing up there, especially if you get a lot of rain, the grass just shoots up like crazy. Yeah, Sue said, looking forward to meeting Traveling Lucy on Saturday. That'll be fun. Yeah, Ted said, Scott's laughing. Yeah, Ron says, people say money can't bring happiness. Well, it sure in the heck helps. It does, you know. I've always been kind of low income all my life, so I'd never known what it's like to have even average money. You know, it's when I did my retirement, I was listed 135% below poverty in my entire career. So, but I didn't realize I was that poor. But you know, if you handle your money right, you can do a lot of things. I mean, I've always managed to have fun and do things, and so I make a tiny income. So, but yeah, money does help. You know, if you have money, you can just do things without even thinking about it, without having to go, well, I don't know if I should do this or not, you know. Little items, I don't know, I better not spend the money. You get used to that. Maybe you don't. Good. Yeah, Scott says, heat and humidity up here in the north. Yeah, I mean, we've had some heat. Like I said, it's 80 right now. The dew point's 78, and anything over 70 is really humid. It's not the humidity, it's the dew points. When that dew point gets over 70, that's when it gets real sticky, so. Oh, Rick's back. He went and get something to drink. Just got up. I slept in late today, too. Yeah, Ron says, I started working for the city making $5.75 an hour. My first job, I made $1 an hour working on the farm. And then my first real job, I made $2.15 an hour. I worked at a grocery store, but I had doubled my wages at that point. And the grocery store was probably my first real job, carrying out groceries. And that was back in somewhere around 1971 is when I did that. $2.10 an hour. Rick says, hi, Ron and Ted and Patty. And Ted says, have you ever seen someone sad on a boat? Well, you're usually pretty happy on a boat, Ted says, in a nice house. Yeah, nice house. There is people that are rich that are sad. You see people that have all these problems, they're rich, like, what's your problem? You go. Scott says, never seen a sad boater on the water, only the marina when the repair bill has to be paid. Yeah, that can make you sad, keeping up with the expenses of these toys. That can be a lot, There's Buckeyes. Hey, happy 4th, everyone. Love the fireworks behind you. Yeah, we're putting on a fireworks show this morning. We thought, hey, if you guys can't make it to the fireworks, Lucky Dawg will provide them. So, how do you like that? It says, hi, Scott. Sue said, only sat on a boat if I'm seasick. I've never been seasick, but a lot of people do. I've been on a lot of boats. I have never gotten seasick in my life. So, yeah, Scott said, my first job was when I was 12 and sold flowers on the side of the road. Oh, that's cool. 15% commission, so whatever you sold was what you got. So Ron says, hey, Buckeyes. Jeff says, hey, Buckeyes. Hey, Bucks. Sue says, hi, traveling Buckeyes. Happy 4th. Buckeye says, hey, Rat. Hey, Jeff. Scott says, did you guys camp this weekend? I know where they're camping because they already told me. Hi, BB. Bikes, boats, and bivouacs. Check them out. Check out Traveling Buckeyes page. If you go to my main page, I've got Buckeyes listed, Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs listed, Diz Travelers listed, got Sevens listed, Traveling Roberts there, Rick's there on Cooking with Rick. Who else? I think that's about it. I have Howie Rowe. He's a friend of mine that lives in a van. His listed there. So yeah, I always try to put the main ones on my main page. But yeah, check them out or push the little button aside and subscribe to them if you're not. Yep, we're heading to the campground as we speak. So Buckeyes are on the move, heading out camping. So I used to do that every holiday, go camping somewhere. It's too hot in Florida to go camping. It's unless you're outside in the water, it's just hot. So we camp in the wintertime if we go out camping.
We got a big kick out of Buckeyes last video. They were at Summit Lake Park. It was in Indiana, though. I was born in Akron and Summit, Ohio. Summit County. So I thought they were going to Akron, Ohio.
I did too. And they were in Indiana. That was a cool video. Ted says, I didn't see your message until late, Lavalier. I don't know why. I mean, I put these up. What I've been doing is putting them up at 7:30, like a half hour before the chat. I think if you put them up too early, people see them, then forget it. And I tried to put it up closer, thought maybe people would see it earlier and then don't forget it and pop on. So, but even at that, sometimes the notifications don't come through right away, and I don't know why. Rick's, how's Dexter? Yeah, how's Dexter done? Dexter's the cool bird. This is Cooking with Rick. Yeah, Indian Lake. It's a place to take your little one. I believe that's a song. Safe travels, Buckeyes. Yeah. Careful on the road. Scott says, Bob, turn on that new AC in the truck. Well, I can do that. But, I don't want to go camping and just sit in the road truck all weekend because it's like, I might as well sit in the home in the air condition. But that's mainly, if it's just too hot to get out, it's just like, I'll go camp in the fall and winter and spring. We have 8 months of good weather. We have 4 months of hot weather. It's not that big. Yeah, Buckeye says, haha, Sue. That was a good Indian Lake video, Buckeyes. Ron says, my cousin invited us to Crystal River to go to their boat. That's where Denny lives, Sue's brother. Their boat, but had to pass. Wife had surgery. Oh, on her back. Monday, bouncing in the boat would probably not be good. Probably not. You know, if you get some waves and stuff in a boat, man, it'll bam, bam. It'll char you up. Oh, Ted said, no, Bob, I was talking to Rick. Laugh out loud. Sue says, nope. Hope your wife is better. Yeah, we hope she does and heals fast, so she does better. Scott says, Ron, we get older. I did notice health thing becomes a #1 issue. It does. There's so many things that I would like to do and get out more, and there's things I used to do. My health doesn't let me do it. You don't have no energy you're just old. We're just old. That's the whole thing. We're just old. Yeah, Bucks include that cast iron cooking in the video. So yeah, cast iron guy cooked burgers yesterday on the cast iron skillet. It was good. Yeah, we go scalloping. Yeah, my guy I used to work with used to go over to Crystal River and go scalloping. And from what I heard, to clean scallops is you use a shop vac and suck them out. I don't know how that's exactly done, but that's what they say. That's the way you clean your scallops, using a shop vac. Sue says, Scott, that is how we know we are getting old. We talk about our health issues all the time. It does, because it bugs you. Says, hey, Bucks. So that's in tomorrow's video. I shout out to Bucks and cast iron. That's cool. We're looking forward to that. The Friday videos. Tomorrow's video, we're doing a review on the new Osmo. My cord's too long. I can't show it to you. Anyways, I got the Osmo Action Cam. I love that cam. It's really cool. Got another one. I bought this cheap wireless mic. That thing's awesome. And Scott, I still need to talk to you about your Sony Action Cam. You say you can't get the mic work. I think it will. Something's not right, because I've used that all the time with the mic. I've been using it on a wire mic, so I need to somehow talk to you about. There must be a setting change, because unless something's wrong with yours, but mine works great, you know. Oh, Buckeye said Bob is mentioned in the following week. Oh, cool, appreciate that. Buckeye says, "Hi Scott, with this heat, we are trying to do very little cooking. It's hot to cook, you know." Nice, Scott. I don't mind the heat. We've been hot this year. I mean, this is probably the hottest it's been. I'm just coming up 20 years here. July 7th, I moved here 20 years ago, and this is the hottest summer since I've been here. And the news media said that too. It's been hot. We've had 13 days this year above 97 degrees. Last year we had no days above 97 degrees. The guy says, Scott, in your next video? Yeah. He said on this Friday, so that'd be cool. Scott says, Ron, my sister-in-law took her new camper to go scalloping. She said the restaurants cook your catch. Yeah, a lot of places will do that. They'll cook your catch right for you. I think they charge you to do that, but they'll cook it. Yeah, Rick says, Scott, Dexter is how your dad's doing. Dexter is great. Oh, how's your dad doing? See, I read that wrong. Ted says, cool, Bob, looking forward to it. And Scott said, Bob, we have to talk about that. Yeah, I mean, it's, maybe we need to get on the phone and chat. I can talk on the phone better on it. There is one setting where you turn the mic off and on in there. And then, of course, you have to have that proper fitting. There's an adapter, and the purple Panda comes with that. And I use that all the time. When I first set it up, I had an issue, and I figured that out, and it worked fine. And because I use that all the time. And I said, I got this cheap wireless mic. I'm doing a video on it too. It's like $39. This thing works awesome. I can't believe I'm using that more and more. He says, thanks, Scott. Can't wait to see what you're getting into. And it says, Bucks, Friday's video, I launch them at 8 a.m. That's when I do them. Once in a while I'll get early, and I want to put up a couple clips, and I'll just put them up a couple minutes early, but I usually do all mine at 8 a.m. Rick says, I'm uploading a cheesy ham potato in the foodie tonight. Oh, I want to see that. First time cooking it. I was very interested in that, Rick. I seen that he just got it brand new, the foodie, and it's actually a air fryer and pressure cooker. And I'm very curious to a different air fryer. My air fryer sucks. Never liked it from the day I bought it. But others love it, so it's got to be something with my air fryer. So that looks very interesting, Rick. I'm going to be looking at those close. It says, Rick, Pop is good, and we just booked our January Key West trip. That's awesome. It sounds good, Rick. Says, Bob, Key West. Yeah, Key W, Key West. Thanks, Scott. Okay, he says, that sounds yummy, Rick. It says, Ted, you called? That's it, Rick. You called? It says, Cooking Rick, you told me to. I called. I was talking to Ted yesterday. We was chatting, and I told him I don't have a phone service. And he said, well, you can't call. And I go, yeah, I can. So I called him on it. Depending on what you use, there's apps where you can get a phone number and use it. As long as you have Wi-Fi, you can call and everything. So I have no phone service. I just use my phone. I do everything most everybody else does on it with no monthly payment. I just got to have Wi-Fi. That's the issue. It says, Cooking Rick, you told me to. That's funny. Ron says, this is the first time I am not in the warehouse on a Thursday morning chat. That's cool, so it's a little bit different. Woohoo, a day off. Everybody deserves days off, and many of them. I'm a big believer in that. That says, Foodie, that'll be interesting. Yeah, that's been out, I guess, for a bit, for maybe a year or so. I really never heard of it until Rick's video the other day. I thought, wow, that's interesting. It has 2 different heads on it. And so I'm really anxious to do a lot of cooking in that. I want to get the full review on it, and maybe in future for a purchase. Sue says, I love how our channels recognize our friends' channels and do shout outs. Are very helpful. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Everybody should be good to each other, you know? All right, Ron said, love Key West. I do too. Key West is probably the best place I've ever been. I've been to Hawaii. Key West is better. Last night, Ted. So he says, last night, Ted. Yeah, Rick. Ted says, yeah, I know my voice now, Bob. Yeah, I know what you sound like, Ted. Now, Ted said he'd rather text than talk. See, I'd rather talk than text. I hate texting. He says he runs out. He has empty spots when he's talking. Where text, but text, I hate text. I hate it with a passion. Can't type, can't spell, can't say things right. Takes me forever to write it down. It's like, just call me. That's kind of my thing. Scott says, Ron, I want to ride my switchback across 7 Mile Bridge on June, so the trip. Jim, I've always wanted to take the bike down. It's just the trip from here down to there. The towing it would be the way to do it. Tow it down and get there, or have somebody take it down and let me get on it. And I could fly to the Keys. Rick says, sorry, I was really drunk. Probably fell asleep when I was talking to somebody. Yeah, what you want? That happens. Ron says, wonder what a plane ticket costs from Jacksonville. I've wondered that too, or like from Daytona. I mean, Daytona is 15 miles down this road. I would love to be able to just get in a plane, fly to the Keys, do my thing, and come back. Because I don't like driving. I hate driving. All the idiots on the road just absolutely drive me up the wall, tailgating you, cutting you off, driving out in front of you. I just hate driving. Okay, Rick, I was drunk too. I'm getting hungry. Glorious food. I missed one comment. Scott says, oh, Sue, I agree. Shout-outs help. It does. Shout-outs. Thumbs up. I guess thumbs up. If you hit the thumbs up on anybody's thing, it's good to do that, because then YouTube throws your videos out more. So do everybody a favor. Always hit the thumbs up. Yeah, Jacksonville to Key West on Silver isn't too bad. I have had 2 sister-in-laws in Jacksonville. So, yeah, and I'd have to check for Daytona. I wouldn't want to go, because that's 100 and some miles to Jacksonville. I'd rather go out of Daytona to there. I have 2 sisters in Jacksonville. Yeah, Ratfang says, long drive from here. Yeah, it is. It is a long drive down there. It's 5 to 6 hours, Ted and Rick will get drunk and call each other. That would be fun to listen to that. That would. You guys get drunked up and tape it. That would be fun to listen to. Buckeye says we're going to get out of here. We're going to wish everybody a happy day. Hey, you guys have a good weekend. You be safe out there. And hey, looking forward to a video from this weekend. I'm sure you're going to be shooting it. Rick says, going fast today. I'm back up. Says, I met Bob and Sue because a 10-gallon aquarium. So happy to found your video. Yeah, me too, Rick. And you know that has been one of my bigger videos. That stupid little 10-gallon aquarium video that I threw it up just at the last minute, and that's been one of my larger videos. It says Sue's laughing. Yeah, see you, Bucks. Okay, Bucks, drive carefully. Have a safe 4th of July weekend. Bye, Bucks.
Okay, Scott's leaving too.
Thanks, Rick. Yeah, bye, Bucks. Take care. Yeah, Ron says I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check what I want to charter a boat and take my wife and hammer some wahoo. Yeah, there's some good fishing down there. Guy I used to work with has a boat. He goes down every year, takes his boat down there, and he does lobster season. He kills the lobsters. He comes back. He limits out every day. It said, yeah, Florida's a big. It is from here to Tallahassee. It's about 8 hours, 7-8 hours up to Tallahassee. From here to Key West, it's about 6-7 hours all the way to Key West. It said, okay, folks, heading out. Have a great day. Okay, Scott, enjoy your 4th of July. Stay safe. Have fun. We'll see you probably next Monday. So we're not doing much here. We're just kind of hanging out and keeping the dogs calm from the fireworks.
And I'm going to meet Traveling Lucy.
Traveling with Lucy. She's been on the chat here. We're going to meet them on Saturday.
Miami.
She's from Miami, so they're up here. We're going to get together on Saturday. It's by Scott. It says by Scott, by Buckeyes. So have a fun and safe holiday. Yep, by Scott. Happy 4th. Key West fly and spin fishing charters. There you go. Key West fly and spin fishing charters. See, I've never myself went. I fished years ago once at a campground I was at. Caught a bunch of fish, just right offshore, you know. But that's the only fishing I've ever really done in Key West. I did take it back. I took a boat out once in Rainbow Key, and I didn't catch nothing. But the water was so clear. It was 30 feet deep, and you could see clear to the bottom. It says, by Scott, happy 4th. Yeah, dry tortugas. I've seen videos. I've never been out to the dry. Yeah, Robert went out there, and I've seen many other videos, but I've never been out there. It'd be an interesting trip. You can go camping, tent camping out there. I don't know if I want to camp in a tent, but it'd be an interesting day trip. It says, Cooking with Rick, I called and left a message. I hope I called the right number. The number you reached is no longer a working number. Please check your number. Dial again. Remember those? You don't get that a lot, do you? When you call people? That used to be a standard thing. It's no longer a working number.
1 ringy dingy, 2 ringy dingy.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the party to whom I'm connected?
Is this the party who I'm connected?
To whom I'm speaking.
Yeah, this is who I'm speaking. It says, Ted, I will check it out. Yeah, it's some of those old. Who was that? Lily Tomlin. And do some of those funny little
Lapel
skits.
is where it started.
Yeah, they're on Laugh-In. Hey, did you notice my fireworks show's been going? That's a long fireworks show, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a rolling stream. It goes for 10 hours. Mm-hmm. Rick said, Sue, you are a regular Lily Tomlin. She's got it down. Ringy, dingy, dingy. Yeah, and do the snort. She can do the snort. It's fun to mimic someone like that, you know? I like those comedians who do that, what do you call it, impersonators. Mm-hmm. And they sound just like the person they're doing, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Ratfing Ron says, I have to call time to set my clock. Yeah. Actually, a lot of the stuff, like your computer, will set it itself.
We can still call time and temperature in our old hometown. They still have it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if she'll do that or not. Let's see. Okay, Google. Call 330-264-3121. See if
Calling
that works.
330-264-3121.
See if, here we go.
Good morning. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center can service all makes and models, plus offers all the major brand tires at the lowest prices around. Visit Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center on Cleveland Road next to Plata Ford Lincoln. No appointment necessary. The time is 8:37. Current temperature is 80 degrees.
Oh, it's 80 degrees this early. It's 81 here. That's Worcester, Ohio there. And it's 80 degrees already. I'm surprised. Okay, Google, stop. She's still listening to me.
It says do prank calls.
Yeah, do prank calls. Yeah, it's a good way to get knocked down. Yeah, that's true. That's funny. Okay, shut it off. She's on, I guess she on hook. Yeah, Ron, are you old enough to remember laughing? I remember laughing. Haha. Oh my God, laugh out loud. Do prank calls. That worked.
So whose number is that, Ted?
Call.
Who is it?
Tell me first who it is before I randomly call it. I don't want to not know what I'm getting into.
Yeah. 1-800 Dixie Chicks or
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. Ron can remember it.
What's that number, Ted? Who is that? Is that your number?
We used to call things like the electric company. No, don't laugh out loud. Okay, I'm not. I'm not. If I was just me and you, yeah, we'd do it, but not on that thing. Oh, Patty said you keep getting disconnection. Oh, maybe you got a bad feed over there. My feed looks really good here. I can see the analytics going out. It looks strong this morning, so maybe your Wi-Fi is kind of getting... Oh, is that your number, Ted? We'll call Ted. Hello, Ted. We're talking to Ted. Now, we could do that. We could call and talk to you.
If it's Ted,
If it's Ted, we could do that and call Ted and have him actually talking live. I think they do that sometimes. I've seen Robert will have like a live chat with people.
He said it's him, so...
Oh, that is his
okay, so
his
here's
number?
the number.
You know?
Okay, where is it? Okay, here. Tell Google to call this number. You want me to do it?
Oh, don't matter. You ask that up to Ted. Ted, you want to do that?
He said to call it.
Oh, call 867X for Jenny. I'm going to be careful about all this. So.
Okay, Google, call 716-424.
I checked that number, 716, but it looks like it's not a valid phone number.
It's not a valid phone number.
Okay, Google, call 716-424.
I can't watch, though. So he says, he says I can't watch, though. So he's on his phone.
716-424.
He won't work because he said he can't watch, you know. Okay, Google, cancel. Anyways, we be very careful with this, you know. Laugh out loud, Ron. Ha ha.
Funny.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm live, I gotta be careful with some things, you know. It's fun, you know. And it's cool that your Google can actually call. And Ted, that's another way. See, I can call you and just sit here in a room and chat with you. I don't know what it sounds like on your end. You know, sometimes, yeah, Google's all liquored up. There you go. Sometimes when like people will put you on speakerphone and I can't hear them, you know, it's just a big echo chamber, you know, and that's maybe what this would sound like, is a big echo chamber. Ted says, "Oh my God, call 1800 smack." Oh, yeah, right. No, Ted. No, Ted. We're not done that. Not done that. Bob, read Ron's number closely. Oh, read Ron's number closely. Let's see if I can get back to it. 7888 716 424 7888. Okay. You guys always try to get me every time. I'm getting wise though. I'm old, but I try to get wise. You know, I was like, you guys are harassing me. That's okay. That's fun. Well, it's like, you know, I was talking, I don't know who it was earlier, but we watch Rusty 78609, an old guy. He had 35,000 subscribers, and I don't know what happened or what he did, but that channel, he lost it. It went down, and he was making good money off of it, and he started a new one, and he's trying to get the old one back. I don't know if he ever will or not, but he had 35,000 subscribers and he lost the whole channel. So you got to be careful. You know, you work hard just to goof around and lose your whole channel. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Ron put 7886753. Oh, that's a song.
That's a song. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do got
yeah,
Jenny,
786. Jenny. Yeah. Yeah, Ted says Rick was putting his number out on Facebook, all public stuff. Laugh out loud. I was like, "Hey, dude, what are you doing?" Yeah.
I saw that yesterday.
Yeah. I was Ted. Laugh out loud. I was wrong. Yeah, I mean, you can put it out there. It just means you might get calls. What are they going to do to you? You know. I wouldn't put my social security number nothing out, but. Well, you know, it's like, was Ted drunk? I was drunk. You know, a lot of videos will see a license plate number and they like to block it out. I don't get that because when you drive down the road, your license plate number is visual for anybody, you know. I don't know what would be, why you'd want to block a license plate number. And I've never blocked one, but I don't know why they do that. But a lot of places will block the license plate number. Ted says, yes, Rick, I heard my Oscar just bang the top of the aquarium. He's getting rowdy. He goes up and hits the top of the tank, the Oscar fish. Sue said, Rick, was that your real number? Ted says, yeah, Rick, when you called, I told you to call me. Laugh out loud. Rick says, I get spam calls. Yeah, you know, if you have a phone number, I mean, Sue's phone rings with all this junk on it every day, you know. I wish they would make a law and outlaw them. Put them in jail. There is the one local lawyer says if you document it and that, he can get you $1,000 for every call you get. And I don't know whether you can or not. I think you'd have to have good documentation on it. But, you know, that is one thing I wish they would outlaw it, you know. Now in Florida, you can't hold your phone in the car anymore. That's what I seen another one. You ain't allowed to text. They can ticket you now they can stop at you for any reason. You don't have to have any other reason. They can stop you for a text. But I also seen if you're holding the phone in your hand and driving. And you know something? I really think it's good because people are idiots the way they drive. And I don't know if it's because they're on the phone or distracted, but they need to stop and learn to drive. There's people's lives are involved. You kill somebody because you're on a freaking phone is bull, you know. So I'm for that law, you know, because sometimes you have to make laws because people's stupid. That's great, bad to say, but it's true. Oh, Sue said, I saw Rick and Ted were posting yesterday. A lot of things just wasn't working yesterday, you know. Yesterday was one of the days. I was so busy trying to do stuff yesterday, and I don't know. I try to keep up on comments, and sometimes I just miss it because I get busy, you know. I went through this morning, got caught up, and I seen some for a couple days ago. I didn't see that, and I missed that chat. So if I ever miss a comment, it's because I just missed it. You know? Rick says, I'm sure it was Sue. I don't even remember it. So you guys are in good shape, huh? Where's Jeff? Jeff was driving. He came on earlier. And he's driving to Arkansas, so I figured Jeff hasn't commented because he's being smart and not texting or anything while he's driving. I prefer he didn't if he's on the road. So, but yeah, he was driving this morning, so he was on here, and he probably still is. But if you're Jeff there, hi Jeff. We know you're out there, so don't text and drive. Like I just got done doing a spiel about, huh?
That's right.
Now Rick says in Pennsylvania, no cell phone laws. You don't even have to wear a helmet when you're on a cycle, and food and clothing are tax-free. Well, see, our food is tax-free. We don't have to wear a helmet, and they just clamp down on the cell phones. Every state's a little different, you know. Oh, Jeff said still here. He's there. There's Jeff. Ted says, hey, where are you, Jeff? He was over in Arkansas, a cool place. He's going to do some drone videoing. Hope that comes out good.
What was the name of that place, Jeff?
Yeah, give us the name of the spot he's at. It was I think was it White? Don't go by what I say. Tell us, Jeff.
Something Cliffs.
Yeah. Oh, there's Ike. Greetings from Mormon. I like Ike. Good to see you on, Ike. So, Ike, what are you up to for the 4th? Good to see you on. You just got on here. We're providing fireworks in the background. Free of charge. Sue says, laugh out loud, Sue. Hey, Ike. Hi, Ike. Happy 4th. Yeah, Rick says, I paid no sales tax on flannel thong. That's a good thing. You don't want to have to pay tax on your thongs. Rick says, hi, Ike. Oh, I have a driver. Okay, so you can text. Good deal. So the driver's hands free with the driving and you're texting. That's cool. Good to know. It says, sup, Ike? Mountain View. Okay, there it is. Mountain View, Arkansas. So that's cool. It's a beautiful spot. I can't wait to see some videos from it. Ted says, good deal, Rick. Laugh out loud. It's laugh out loud. Patty says, oh, there she went off. What's new with Ike?
She said too many on Wi-Fi. She keeps reloading.
Well, yeah, and that's what happens if you're using public Wi-Fi and there's a lot of people there. The bandwidth is like trying to shove more down a pipe than you can do it, and somebody gets knocked off. So, oh, there's Eugene. Good morning. Good to see Eugene on this morning. How you guys doing? Happy 4th of July. He said, oh no, Patty, thanks for hanging on here with us. Yeah, sometimes I've gotten those where I just keep hitting back and it'll come back up. So, yeah, so it's good to see Eugene come on this morning. How you guys? Are you having a happy 4th?
They're up in New York.
Up in New York. So, and there's Scott. Good morning, Scott. Morning and happy 4th, everyone. Good to see Scott on. So if you guys just came on, I'm providing fireworks, free charge, Lucky Dawg service to you. So we got fireworks in the background. It says, everyone, please like. Yeah, hit the like button. Like. So I guess when you hit like, it YouTube will spread your videos out more, and it really helps, you know. Anyone going to the races this weekend? I'm going to tell them right here on the television. For once, they're going to broadcast a race on television. They are? Well, yeah, Channel 2's having it, so we'll be able to see the race from Daytona. On TV, it's easier. It's much easier. But yeah, we'll be watching it, Ike. NASCAR. I haven't watched any NASCAR because they don't put it on regular TV anymore, and so it's just I don't know what's going on because they're never on. You know, NASCAR is they need to change. But yep, I will be watching it. It says, "Hey Scott, happy 4th." Ron says, I'm going to the flea market tomorrow if the wife's up to it tomorrow. So that'd be cool. Go down to the Daytona flea market. I think you're probably talking Daytona flea market. That's just down the road. It's not very far from us. Fink says, I'm going to the flea market. And Todd says, everyone, thanks everyone. I like the shirt too. I like that. It's a hot shirt. Man, it's already 81 here. In the house, it's 85. So it's a hot shirt. But it's topical. It's been on Fox Sport and NBC Sports. Yeah, they put it on those stupid off channels that you can't get. You know, you have to pay extra to get those channels. I don't have cable or nothing. You know, and so whatever we can stream or whatever we get on the local broadcast, and you used to get them all up until it got sketchy last year, and this year you may as well forget NASCAR because you can't find them on nothing but specialty channels. I guess they're no longer a sport entity. Yep, Daytona. So, yeah, that's a cool flea market. I haven't been over there for a while. Smash the like button. There you go, Scott. Hit the like button. Done. Appreciate it. Rick says, when I was slicing my potatoes for my video, I sliced my thumb and part of my nail off. Oh, man. Extra fiber in the dish. Yeah, that's a protein, Rick. That'll add a lot to the dish. So, I've done that. Yeah. Did you video it? Put that in the blooper. It says, cool rat, Fink, have fun. And it says, I got ya. Laugh out loud. So yeah, I used to watch it every week, but didn't miss one, but it became impossible. Rick, more fiber. Rick says, it's slammed out there. I know, there'll be so many. And the flea market will be busy too. It'll be very busy. But yeah, it's Daytona. I generally stay away from it when the big races are in town because it's 15 miles. One time I went over there, it was on the 4th, took me 3 hours to get back home, which is 15 miles. So it gets busy over there. Ike says at the flea market. Rick said, laugh out loud. No, Bob. Oh, you didn't video it. No. Well, I hope you're done better. Hope you didn't slice it too bad, Rick. He says, I better get busy, like. Yeah, said, I'm sure race week is nuts. It is. It gets real nuts over race week. Especially getting ready for the race to start, going into the race. It'll back up all the way to I-4. I mean, traffic gets all back up. People coming into the race. Now, some of them are already there camping and stuff, you know. Says, okay, time to grab a beer. Have a beer. Actually, we're having a beer this morning. I showed that earlier. Having a Maduro Brown Ale. This is good stuff. Cigar City. This is it has coffee notes in it, and it's a really good beer. It's a sipping beer. It's really good. So I've been for the 4th, I'm having a beer this morning. Oh, I know the back roads. Yeah, I know all the back roads too, and I can wiggle around. And I mean, I know every road in this area, so I can find it. Ted says, let's get the party started. Here we go, party. Yeah, Daytona Cars and Coffee has moved to the Tanger Outlet Mall. Okay, right there on LPGA. So probably a better spot. I bet it's a better spot. Sue says, hold my beer. It says it's not real bad. I will live. Yeah, you'll be all right. Ike says I should have a beer for breakfast. Yeah, it's actually not labeled as a breakfast beer. They make a breakfast stout. This is really good stuff, you know. Too early to drink. Well, we was talking about that earlier. You drink when you want to. What is the rule? Yeah, like Robert and his IPAs. Yeah, no, I don't care much for IPAs. They're just too bitter. And I brewed beer. I know all about ingredients in that beer. But this brown ale is very balanced. You know, it's got a nice caramely taste. Tastes a little bit of coffee and toffee and fresh coffee. It's really a good beer. But you might not like it if you're not into the craft beer. Mm-hmm. Very cool. I'll make a plan to go. Plan to go. Patty says, I can't stay connected. Happy for it. Okay, I'm sorry, Patty. I wish your connection was better. Busy time for connections. Ike says, Wet Lake, 11 from 40 to get to DeLand. Oh, it'll take about 11, yeah. Take 11 from 40. Yeah, and you can do that. Go down. So I can go right down my road here, and it goes right out to 11 over to 40, and right into Ormond. And then you can, there's some back ways you can sneak into Daytona. It says, happy 4th of July to you, Patty. Yeah, happy 4th, Patty. Have a fun, safe one. So it says, okay, Patty, be safe and fun. Ted says, never too early, Rick. Yeah, never too early. You make your own time. Holidays, do whatever you want. Laugh out loud. Yeah. We normally don't have beer around much because I normally get headaches. And I drank one of these yesterday and I didn't get a headache, which was great, you know. Yeah, I have a hangover from last night. Rick, you know what to do with the hangover? Drink another beer and it'll clean it right up. I know you don't feel like it, but it works. It does work. You'll feel better right away. Ted said, so drink more, Rick. It will help. Yeah, see, Ted said the same thing. And I always thought that was like, nah, I don't want any more beer. I tried it once, and man, it just cleans you right up. Rick says, happy 4th, Patty. So he says, come over anytime, Ike. Yeah, take care, Patty. Rick says, I know, Ted, laugh out loud. And Ron says, coffee and Gorilla Grapes. Get some Gorilla Grapes. You'll sound like a monkey.
I think so.
Gorilla Grapes.
I don't think they're grapes.
Oh, I can imagine they're not grapes. Ron says, will help, ALS. Also. It will help also. Yeah, hangover. A hangover is withdrawal symptoms. It is. And a lot of it becomes from dehydration. Actually, liquor will dehydrate you, and that's what causes you to feel like crap. Is anyone barbecuing today? It sounds like a good idea, but our grill's done bit the bucket, so We need a new grill. And to smoke, my smoker, the patio outlet doesn't have an electric smoker. I'd have to drag that dirty thing off somewhere and plug it in. So I don't believe we're going to be barbecuing. We might cook something. I don't know. We got a slab of ribs yesterday. Might even do them in the oven. I don't know. We'll see. Try something with them. What did we get? Did we? Oh, we got the boneless ones,
We
didn't
just
we?
got the boneless
Yeah.
ones again.
Yeah, I was going to get.
We're going to get a slab.
But we got the boneless. Jeff says City Rock Bluff in Calico Rock, Arkansas is where you were asking me about earlier. Okay, so it's called City Rock Bluff in Calico Rock, Arkansas. Yeah, Ratfink says ribs. I love ribs. I like to smoke them, you know. It just, I'm not going to go through all the hassle of moving that smoker somewhere else to get thing. It's dirty. Those smokers are great, but man, they're so dirty to work with. Yeah, it looks like a great place, Jeff. It does. Scott says probably some ribs and burgers. We made, I said burger yesterday.
You made a good one.
It was really good. I filmed it. That will be up later on. But I made a prosciutto, blue cheese, half-pound burger on a pretzel roll. It was delicious. It was delicious. So
I thought of a way to nickname that. Prue and Blue.
Prue and Blue.
Prue and Blue.
Prue and Blue. So it was a good burger, and it was a nice burger. None of those wimpy, little eighth of pound burgers. It was a nice one. Party at Bob's house. There you go. Come on over. We'll party. It says I like in-house on my smokeless grill. That's good.
Check that out.
A smokeless grill is cool. I just always wonder, where does the smoke go? I know it's smokeless and I've seen the thing, but where does it go?
It doesn't inhale.
It doesn't inhale, Yeah, so he said, come on over, guys. Ike says I started ribs in the oven, and then finish them in the smoker. Yeah, I've done that too. Get them that, almost done, and it takes a little less time on the smoker. Ron says, I like anything smoked. Possum's great. Yeah, check out my, I did the roadkill video on Daily Dog. Check that out. We also we got to watch that rocket go up there in the morning, and I put that on Daily Dog. So you're not belong to Daily Dog, check it out. That's my little fun channel on the side. Sounds great, says Ike. We need to check out our smokeless grill. Yeah, love smoked pork ribs. I do too. They're great. Smoked anything's great. Scott, that sounds delicious. It was good. It was very good. Just said, hi, Scott. Armadillo ribs are great. Yeah, I get armadillos out here all the time. We get knock one of those babies in the head, and the shells are kind of rough to eat. Rick says it sucks the smoke into a carbon filter. Oh, okay, so that's what it does. It goes into that carbon filter and filters it out. I was always kind of wondering that, Rick, how that became smokeless, So he said, now I'm hungry. Hey, Jeff, said Scott. Laugh out loud. Won't eat that. Have yourself some armadillo. Haha, Ron. Ike says, Stranger Things season 3 today, so.
I saw that advertised. Is it good? We've never watched it.
I've never seen that. So what is that about? Stranger Things. It sounds like it's something about odd occurrences. I've never heard of that. Stranger Things. Scott says, I'm looking forward to the burger video. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be probably a month. I've got my cooking videos are easy to keep up on because I don't have to leave the house and I can make them and do them. And usually my other ones, the hard ones, are the parks and cities. Those take a lot of effort. I struggle to keep ahead on them. Just said, normally I would be barbecuing today, but I have this chance to get out of town. So, yeah, I don't blame you, Jeff. I'm glad you got to go out there. I'm sure you're going to have a great time. Like I said, I use the shells as helmets or food bowls. There you go.
Here's your little girl. Let her make an appearance.
Oh, the little never watched As It Good. Oh, that was Cassie, my lucky dog. She wanted to come up and say hi to everybody. Hi, happy 4th of July. She wanted to come over for a bit. So go, Jeff, enjoy. Like I said, it's amazingly good if you like X-Files. I don't like X-Files. 80s mystery shows. I'm very selective in my... I don't like most stuff. I'm an old crudget. No, don't watch it either. Yeah, I've never seen it, but a lot of shows that people enjoy, I just don't like, As a rule, my choice, if everybody likes it, I probably don't. If nobody likes it, I probably enjoy it. I don't know why, but that seems like that's the case in my watching shows. What people don't like, and then they take it off, But that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm making homemade baked beans in Instant Pot. That'd be good. We thought about making pork and beans, and I saw a video, or somebody on TV did it. Just said, Ron, I haven't been able to get out of town so long. I've even enjoyed the ride. That's cool. I'm glad you got out, Jeff. Oh, Ted says, hi, puppy. Rick says, hi, Cassie. Yum, that sounds good, Rick. And Scott says, the 1980s are my favorite decade. They are a cool decade. Ron says, I'm ready to go to Daytona now. Got to get out St. John for a while. It's good to get away. And it says, have fun, Jeff. You deserve it. Just says Cassie. It's thanks, Sue. And Jeff. Ike says, I like cartoons mostly. Laugh out loud. And Survivor's good. And we'll watch Survivor. Scott says, I love Miami Vice and the original. I used to watch Miami Vice and Magnum PA back in the day. I don't think I would probably watch the new ones. Scott says, what year were you born? I was born in 1953. Oh, Scott, what year he was born? Okay, but I was born in 53. What year was you born, Scott? Ron says, time, Jeff, you probably enjoy, buddy. Sue said, I'm ordering some pork jowl for being, so you did order that. I'll have to try that pork jowl. I've never made it. I don't think. Ike says, hell yeah, I will be at the track all weekend making videos. Well, that'll be fun. We'll look forward to those. It says, no, Sue. Rick says, sounds
like
gross,
bacon.
Sue.
It's like bacon.
That's what they said. Sounds like bacon. I've got some more cracklings yesterday at the Gaff's Meat Market. And these were okay. They were like Hormel made them. They were a little fatty. They weren't my best cracklings. Or Scott, January 1972.
That's when we graduated.
That's the year we graduated, 1972. Ron says, I also been watching the new Big Brother. I watched that when it first came out, and it's too yuppie. It's like
yeah, I can't watch it.
Yeah, they're just too yuppie. It's like, come on, guys, grow up. Rick says, Scott, I was born in 66. I was a teen in the 80s. I was a teen in the 70s.
70s. Yeah.
Actually, 60s.
Well,
kind of 13.
Started
13 in the
60s. Mostly in the 70s.
Sue says, we graduated in 1972. Ted says, wow, I was born in 1991.
Ted's a youngster of the group until Richie gets on.
Yeah, when Richie gets on. Oh, Ron says, I think Cackleberry's open to camp during the speed weeks. I need to look into it. I think they might be too. Taz made a hot dog cart, but Taz said something about Cackleberry, and I didn't know if he was going to do something down there or not. Yeah, Rick says, Sue, you're 12 years older than me, and still a fox. There you go, Sue's the fox. Scott says, cool, Rick, I finished up high school in the late 80s. My oldest brother was in the Navy when I was born.
Wow.
So
wow.
quite a distance in the year. Ike says, born in 87. Rick, crazy like a fox. There you go, crazy like a fox.
Crazy like a
cool,
fox.
Sue. I think it says hotels are just too much. They are. Daytona right now, a hotel room can go for $45-50. Next day they're $250 because the races are in town. Same with Bike Week. Yeah, Ratfink said I was born in 65, so 1965. I remember it well. Ted said I could be you and like Dad. So most of you guys, I could be your grandpa. Pretty much.
We're getting close to that.
We're old. We're really old. Ted, I could be you and Ike's dad. Oh, Ike's dad. I could be you and Ike's dad. So, yeah. And I could be your grandpa's. It's been slammed here for a couple weeks now. Says Ike, it's busy. It says, okay, I'll call you Dad Rick. There you go. This is Dad Rick. Grandpa Bob and Grandma Sue. There you go. Yeah, Ormond Daytona is expanding. It is. Daytona is just... They're making that on LPGA, a new gas station has like 100 and some pumps, gas pumps.
Oh, that Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, you know, and they're working on that right now.
That's right in between, isn't it?
Yeah, Daytona, Ormond is just growing. I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's just growing like crazy. It says laugh out loud. It says, Ike, you were born in a great decade. Yeah, that was a good decade. Ike says, it is. It is Ike. So, says, Bob, I'm old enough to be a grandpa. Yeah, you could be a grandpa, Rick. At what age can you be a grandpa? Well, when you're probably in your late 30s, you could possibly be.
Probably you could be one in your early 30s.
Early 30s, you know.
Yes.
I bet it is, Ike. They are really expanding. Yeah, they are.
And kids you can have kids 15, 16 years old.
Right, seems they need to work on Main Street. Yeah, Main Street's kind of downhill. They need to spruce Main Street up. And the area, if you're coming down International Speedway, when you cross the bridge over the Intercoastal, just on the other side, on Beachside, kind of a crappy area. They need to boost that up. That's just kind of a crappy area there. Ike said, yeah, and like Samba. Yeah, and a Samba. And Publix. Yeah. Scott said, we are just one big happy family. Yeah, we are. This is just a cool family we have going. I love our chats. Like says, grandpas are awesome, so that's a good thing.
You had one kid from, was it Bangladesh or something?
Yeah, he was calling me grandpa. I haven't seen him for a while.
No, he hadn't been on.
He'd come on and call me grandpa.
Because he didn't have a grandpa.
He didn't have a grandpa and wanted to know if I'd be his grandpa. And I said, sure. So, yeah, he's from Bangladesh.
We thought for sure it was just going to be a scam at first.
But he kind of kept coming on, but I kind of lost him. Now I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, he found another
Ted
grandpa.
says, you can be a grandpa if you had your kid real early. Yeah, if you have a kid.
Oh, for sure.
Ted says, like 12 years old. Yeah, that could happen. Yeah. Rick, okay, you guys have to get going. I'm starving. Rick's hungry. I'm going to get something to munch on soon when we get off here. Glad you come by, Rick. Have a safe, happy 4th. If you drink, stay put. Don't get out on the road.
Have a safe holiday, Rick.
Yes, Scott, we are all ages covered. Yeah, we kind of cover the whole gamut, you know. It says, bye, Rick. Have a good day, Rick. Haha, that's classic. It says, bye, Ted. We're looking forward to your message. Bye, Scott. Yes, okay, Rick, I'll drunk call you later. Yeah, record that so we can hear it. Do a drunk call. Hi, Rick. How you doing, buddy? Okay.
I'd like to be a little mouse on that call.
I'd like to hear it. Okay, Rick, have a safe 4th. Infield says, stinks, it's so cloudy. It is cloudy this morning. I was just looking out where the sun's not shining. Maybe it'll keep the temperature down a little bit, you know? Because it's been, like I said, it's 82
Very
right
hot,
now.
very hot.
Actually, the AC kicked on. It generally don't kick on this early in the morning.
Yes, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock and the AC is already kicked on. Rick says, thanks, Bob and Sue and everyone. Okay, Rick, stay safe. We'll see you probably again on Monday. Well, maybe not. Monday is, yeah, Monday, because that's the evening one. It's the morning ones when you're at work. Laugh out loud. Bye, Rick.
Enjoyed having you on, Rick. Rare morning appearance.
Yeah,
Rick.
this is a rare Rick morning appearance because he's off work. He deserved time off. All right, guys, we've been coming up. It's been over an hour, so maybe we're going to think about doing the same thing and get out of here. It's I thought we'd do a little festive 4th of July background with fireworks and shirts and just do something fun. Let me flip my thing up here. And so I hope everybody has a fun 4th of July and you stay safe. Cook something good, you know, get some ribs, hot dogs, cook some whatever you want, you know. Rare for me too. Yeah, even Ted.
That's right, Ted's up.
Ted generally is not up in the morning, so it is a rare Ted. It's the rare Ted doesn't mean he's not cooked well.
Rare,
rare Ted.
Rare.
You're rare Ted. But yeah, I was glad to see Ted on this morning. So have a happy 4th. Ron says, I'm higher than a Georgia pie. Happy 4th. There you go. Higher than a Georgia pie. Happy 4th, everyone. Thanks to you too. Oh, like I said, I'll make videos from the track this week. I'm looking forward to seeing those. So I've been doing a lot of editing here in the last few days, so I got some more editing to do. So, alright guys, we'll see you back here on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a happy 4th, and glad to see everybody. Bye. So, see you guys later.